Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a contour video. This is my first talk through, so just work with me. I've never really done talk throughs because I have a really busy household, but it's really super early in the morning and I wanted to get this done for you guys, so hopefully you'll like it. So we're going to get started, and my prayers go out to Christina Grimmy's family. I got this early this morning and it was a complete and total shock. I could not believe it, and I've been a fan of hers since before she was on The Voice. So it's just heartbreaking, and my prayers go out to her family. So with that being said, let's get started. Now what we're going to use is the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced. This is absolutely amazing, and I love this for my skin tone. It also smells really super good. It smells like chocolate, and it even looks like chocolate. I don't know if you can see the actual true color, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love Too Faced. I can't get enough of smelling it. It smells amazing. Now, you can go about doing your contour. You can use, certain brushes like this that are super fine, or they even have ones that are even finer like that. And I actually got this one off another app called Cute. Now, I like this, but it's like it blows it out too much. Now, if you were doing a bronzing, like a bronzing all over your face, this would be really good because this just kind of blows it out all over. I do things a little differently. I usually just go in. Now, a lot of people don't do this, but this is actually what the brush is for, is a contour brush. Now, again, I will tell you how to contour, and again, look up your contour shape, and what you need to do for your own face. But how I do mine is I start from the top of my ear here. It's like this little, right here to the corner of the ear, and just a little up, and then go down, usually to the corner of your mouth. Now, you do not want to go down all the way. You want to stop at the corner of your eye, because if you go all the way down, it's going to look really super funny. Now, you can do it like all the way here, and then start curling up around your cheekbone. What that's going to do is make your cheekbone pop out. And you can also, put your blush on top of it, and then the highlighter, and it's really going to make your cheekbones pop out. Just anybody that has really, high cheekbones, it's really going to make their eyes pop. Or not their eyes, their cheekbones pop. Anyway, I'm going to start the contouring. Now, some people like to really super contour, really, sharp lines. It's all on your taste. I'm an in-between person. It just depends on if you're doing a real glam look and you really want that contour really prominent, or you just doing a soft look. Like something today, I might do a soft look, but for you guys, I'm going to do a little bit more prominent, just to show you guys on camera, because it may not pick up what it looks like in real life just because of the camera that I have. I'm working on trying to get a new one, but right now this is all I got, so you have to work with me. But anyway, you just want to start right at the corner here and then work down, as you can see, and then you want to like work up kind of in like a V, your little hairline V right here, and stop at the corner of your eye. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but in a V shape just like this, you just keep working, keep blending it out. Now, what you want to do is you want to blend up, because you don't want to blend down. If you blend down, your contour is going to be everywhere, but that's okay, because we are going to actually bake today, and this is something completely new that I picked up and I've absolutely loved. And I will tell you all about the baking process and actually how baking came to be. And I watched that on Jaclyn Hill and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so cool. But anyway, like I said, you want to blend up when you do your contour. And you want to do just in circular motions. Keep that really, like I said, you can curve around your cheekbone. Now I've got a little bit of Indian in me, but I'm mostly Irish. So my cheekbones are they're not as prominent as I would like to be. And again, this is what contouring does. It helps you bring out, it tapers in, the darkness tapers in, and the highlight brings it out, just so you guys know. But again, you just want to keep going back in and picking up that color and blending on. And I feel like I'm using a brush that I would not normally use. Like I said, I don't usually use this brush, but my brain is too early in the morning to actually figure out what brush I used because I don't remember. But anyway, and you also can go up on the hairline. For me, this is what I do for my facial shape. what this is going to do is, like, if you have a really high forehead or a really high, you know, like Tyra says, you know, was it a four finger head or a 5-finger head? You know, like Tyra, she says she has a really, you know, pulled back hairline. This is going to bring that hairline down and just make your face look just a little bit more proportionate and give it a little bit more shade. Now me, I don't have a really big, you know, wide forehead, but I just like doing that because I like bringing, it also brings a little bit warmth to your face. So I just like putting just a little there. And then this here is also a wider part of my face. So I do that, and it's almost like a 3. So you want to do here, and then I also bring it down here on my jawline. As you can tell from one side to the other that it already looks slimmer. And that's what contouring does. It's to slenderize your face. Now, like I said, I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Now, there's a good one. Hoola Bronzer is an amazing one. I've tried to get my hands on that forever. So I'm really wanting to get that one because I heard it's amazing. Hoola Bronzer. Basically, every brand has their own contouring. The drugstore is coming out with some great contouring palettes. Like this one here is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. And this is a really great one too. Like I said, you know, just pick something that works for you and that works for your skin tone and something that you like, and, you know, just have fun with it. That's what makeup is. Having fun and trying something new. If you don't like it, wipe it off. Try it over again. I mean, it's just makeup. And you want to keep that, like I said, really super high right at that ear. And I blend out quite a bit. And if you overblend, that's okay, because the baking is just going to give it kind of a little bit more of a shape. And, you know, if you overblended it, you blended it down too far, that where you put the powder, the loose powder, when you bake your face, it's just going to sharpen that up a little bit. So if you overblend, that's okay, because the baking process is going to fix everything. Now, I'm sorry if my hand's in front of my face, because, like I said, I'm not used to doing voiceovers or live videos, you know, chat throughs. I usually do voiceovers because my house is so loud and so busy, because I live with like 8 people, and I know that's super crazy, but we have a huge family, so that's just something I've always grown up with and I've gotten used to, but I've had to work around it. So, and I have no idea why my voice sounds so funny and it's cracking, and I hope I'm not getting sick, because that would suck, because I get sick and then I stay sick forever, which is not good. But I will still get video up for you guys, even if I'm sick. But again, just blend your facial shape. Now, I'm also going to do something here too in a little bit that I don't really do for myself, but the person who requested this actually wanted me to show her how to do this, which is contouring your nose. I would do it. It just takes so much time, and I just don't think it's necessary. You know, if you slenderize your face, I've gotten used to my nose and how it is, and it's just something I've gotten used to. But, you know, I might start doing it depending on how it comes out. Now, this will be my first time contouring my nose, so you guys will have to work with me. But, again, we're just going back to contouring. Now, I am very ADD, so if it sounds like I'm all over the place, it's because I am. I just go back, you know, I'll start thinking of something, and then I will get off topic, but the topic is contouring. So, you know, we'll always come back to that topic. You just got to take that detour with me. Now, if you're thinking, where am I going to put the blush? You actually put the blush right on top of where you would contour. Like, here's your contour. You'd put the blush like right on top of it, and then the highlight right on top of that. So it's like you're stacking it. And what that does is that gives all kinds of different dimensions to your cheeks, and actually brings, you know, brings warmth to your face. Because a lot of times, you know what I forgot to do? You know, that's okay. This is makeup. You can work with it. We're actually going to conceal. We usually don't put liquid over powder, which is what I'm about to do. That's a big no-no, but for this video, like I said, it's my first talk through, so we're going to do it, but we're going to finish contouring our face, and then we can go back and fix it. Oh, I know I'm getting sick. My throat's hurting now. Or maybe it's the most I've talked in a while. I know that sounds sad. Like I said, just keep blending it out. Now pull my hair back. Now usually my hair is down. Now I just pull my hair back so you guys can see better, like, how the face is whenever it's contoured, you know, the before and after. And usually my hair is down. Now if it's down, you know, still contour that face up. And just bring it down your neck. Like if you have, you know, something that you just want to hide, like I have a little double chin and I hate it, but it's okay because contouring, you know, helps kind of hide that. So you just go all the way down in your cheekbone. Now I know the contour over here, it's kind of wild and kind of crazy, but that's okay because just keep blending it out. When in doubt, blend it out. I want that on a pillow. I don't know who came up with that. I think it was Jaclyn Hill, but you know, whoever it was a genius because that is the truth. Is you just need to blend. Every look is amazing when you blend. Again, get up here, your hairline, up here, above your forehead, on the bottom of your chin. Now you can go like overboard and do like underneath your lip, and that'll make your bottom lip pop out a little bit. And again, as you can tell, the contour shade is right here on both sides. And you can blend it out, and you can also take your stippling brush, which definitely needs to be clean because I've used this to death. Take any stippling brush, and usually stippling brushes are stippling brushes can be a lot more prickly, but this one is, like I said, I just got it a whole bunch of brushes off the app Cute, and this is just what I use. And I just blend out that contour wherever it is. Now I also do this with a blush, which I'm about to do. No. I'm about to do concealer, and then blush, and then highlight. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get it done in that, you know, kind of range there, but we'll try to get close to it. I'm telling you, ADD brain, and bipolar brain, and blonde brain does not work good together. But we're going to get it done. So now we are just taking the Master Conceal in 20 Light. Now, depending on how bright you want your under eye, if you're doing a really, like a glamorous look, and I said again, you know, your contour depends on if you're doing a really, you know, glamorous look, you're going to want, you know, a sharper contour, or, you know, it's the same goes for your concealer. If you're doing a very light look, you can go, you know, one shade lighter on your concealer. Or if you're doing a really glamorous look, you want to go like 3 to 4 shades lighter, which I only have a really bright one, which is probably 3 to 4 shades lighter than what I am right now, but this is my favorite concealer and I absolutely love it. It hides everything that you don't want anybody to see. So this is what we're going to use today. What we're going to do is I'm going to take this underneath the eye, bring it straight down. As you can see, it's quite a bit lighter. We're going to put it under our eye, bring it straight down, and you want to make sure you get the corner of the nose because being, you know, just being female, we get red, just being female, we get red around the corner of the nose and a couple other places I forget at the moment, but I just want to kind of stick at the topic that we're at. And we just want to go underneath the eye, up, and again, you want to go up on that cheekbone, like right there. Because what that's going to do is that's going to highlight that cheekbone and make it pop out more. And see where the contour is? It's just all about the dynamics of, you know, the contour pulls back and then the highlight pulls forward. And that's what we're going to achieve. You just want to go in a V shape. I just kind of like this. Underneath the eye. Go down. And go out. Just like that. And you want to do the same underneath this eye, corner, down by the nose, bring it out all the way up to the side. And also this is going to also help us contour our nose too because it's going to be 2 different shades. So everything helps with everything in makeup. I'm just going to get really good, a really good square look right here. Make us look flawless right now. Now again, I'm going to put this, do I want to do this before I do the contour? What the heck, let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to bring it right down the bridge of my nose. So you just want to pop out that center there because we're going to contour around it. You also want to put an X right here on the side, on the tip of your chin, just to bring that forward. And you also want to put kind of like a little flower right on the center. What that's also going to do is it's going to bring that out. Now, usually you can just stop here and start blending out, but I have, if I know where to put it, right here in front of my face. And now I have the Dreamly Meet Touch highlighter pen, and this is in the color Buff, and I absolutely love this. This is, as you can see, don't know if you can see that, it's almost completely out. I'm going to have to get a new one, but I absolutely love this. And this is just going to brighten the under eye even more. Now, if you don't like that super bright under eye, by all means skip this step. But I do, so Mom's going to use it. And you just do this right over the top of where you put your concealer. Bring it down, bring it over. As you can see, it's already brightening it up. So, the center of your nose. I don't have a steady hand, I never do. Center of your forehead. Bring it down here. And also with something like this, you want to put it right on the top of your Cupid's bow. Because what that's going to do is that's going to make your upper lip pop out. Where we've contoured underneath here where it makes this pop out, this is going to make this really stand out. Oh my gosh, I still cannot believe about Christina Grimmie. I just can't get over it. I'm still like, oh my goodness. I literally just listened to her music last night, right before I went to bed. I'm not even joking. And I wake up this morning to find out that she was shot. And it's kind of like a Selena moment almost, you know. And it was just, I still can't believe it. And we're just going to blend this out. Again, you want to blend it out to the side. You want to get really close under that. You want to get really close under your lash line. You don't want any gaps. And also you want to get right up here in the corner of your eye, right up in here, because a lot of times you're going to have discoloration, and you absolutely do not want that. You want a really bright inner eye, just to make your eyes pop out. Get in the corner of that nose right there. Corner of that nose. Goodness. Okay. Ooh. You want to get down the center of your nose. Pop it out. Also, you want to get your forehead. I miss my beauty sponge, the Real Techniques beauty sponge. I've never used the the sponge everybody uses. I can't think of it. Beauty blender. I have never used that, and I wanted to, but I went into Sephora, and this lady's like, well, the Real Techniques version is just as good, you know. Use that, it's a little bit cheaper, you know. I'm still gonna end up trying the beauty blender, but I just haven't gotten around to getting it yet. And plus my nearest Sephora is like 2 hours away. Or my nearest Sephora or Ulta is like 2 hours away. And I don't think CVS or Walgreens or any of that carries them. Now I think they carry the Real Techniques brand, but I'm not sure if they carry, you know, the Beauty Blender brand, so. Okay, as you can see that, God, this is lopsided. I'm so sorry, my camera's like going, I'm tired, it's too early. But again, as you can see, that has lightened up our face, and we still have got that contour. But what we're going to do, just to pop that out even a little bit more, is we'll go over it in just a second. But what we want to do before we do anything else is we want to set that under eye, because if not, it will crease like crazy. So I'm going to use that Wet n Wild palette I just showed you, and we are just going to use that stippling brush. Wait a second, this is stippling brush we're going to use? No, we're not going to use no stippling brush. Not right now. That'll be in a minute. We're going to use this kind of dome brush, and we're also going to use this as a highlighter brush too. But we are going in with that Wet n Wild palette, and we're going to take this lighter shade right here. And this is also going to help set our face. This is really finely milled, really super inexpensive, and it's a great product. And you'll be surprised at what you find in the drugstore. That's really great product to use for, you know, a little bit of nothing. We're just going to set that under eye. And if you get a lot on your brush, don't worry. You can just wipe that off later with that stippling brush I showed you. I'm going to get really close up under your eye. Here. Just go wherever you put that highlighter shade. And as you can see, that's really going to brighten up that under eye. You go down the center of your nose, on your forehead. And again, anywhere that we put that contour, it's completely okay. We're going to go over it. Put it right under the top of the lip. On that chin. And as you can see, you got a really super pretty bright under eye. Now, if you have any, you know, residual powder or anything, just go over it with, oh, can't even talk. Just go over it. Just push that away. And there you go. You got your concealer. You got your concealer set. And we're just going to sharpen up that contour that might have been, you know, pushed away from, you know, when we did our concealer. So we're just going to go blend it out just a little bit. A little bit more. Let's see. Okay, now after we've done that, we're just going to take this here and I'm just going to blend it out just because I want it blended out a little bit. And also, we're also going to bake. So, you know, the baking is going to help, you know, it's going to help sharpen up that line, anything that we've missed. Now, we are going to bake. Now, the story behind baking is it actually started with drag queens. As you know, those queens work all night long and they need their makeup to stick. So what they did is they took any kind of setting powder, and you want it finely milled because you don't want anything, you know, you don't want to look like a cake face. Funny thing, baking cake face. We're going to use the Master Fix by Maybelline, and this is a really super finely milled powder. And that's what you want. You don't want, you know, a really heavy duty powder. You just want something that's really just going to set, you know, anywhere that you want to bake your face. And you just want to dump a little bit out, just like that. And as you see, it has a sifter. You just want to dump a little of that out. And take, you can take a wet sponge, like I said before, usually don't put dry and wet together. Just doesn't look right. But if you don't have a wet sponge, it's going to fall off, the powder will. So as you can see, you're just going to tap it where it's square. You're just going to tap it in. Dust that off just a little bit. And what you now want to do is you want to go from the center of your ear. You see that line? Center of your ear to the corner of your mouth. Now, the reason it's called, goodness, my southernness is coming out. Now, the reason it's called baking is because our natural temperature is 98.6. Now, when you put powder on that and you let it set, it literally bakes the contour, or bakes the powder. And it like bakes between the powder and your natural body heat, and your body heat can't escape, and it's literally locks it in like a bullet. And I did not know that, but apparently that's what it do. So we're just going to let it do its thing. So we just pick a little bit more up, go on the side, and don't be shy about getting all this powder because it's okay. You're just going to wipe it away here in a little bit anyway, so it's completely okay. And again, this is just going to sharpen up that line. Go to the center of the ear, because you don't want to go at the top of the ear. That's where we start our contour. Just going to go there. And see? Looks completely weird. I know. Trust me, I was the same way when I first did it. But trust, it makes a huge difference. Center of the ear. Just start straight line. Corner of the mouth. And you can round it out or make it completely straight. Doesn't matter. If you round it out, it'll give your cheeks a little bit of a rounded look, which, you know, do your own thing. Do what you like to do. You know, if you want a rounded cheekbone, round it out just a little bit, but make sure that it comes the corner of your mouth. Now, like I've said, I've got my lipstick and lip liner and everything on, so it's completely fine. Now, usually you would do this before you would do all of that, and then let it bake while you're doing like your brows and your eyelashes and, you know, all that good stuff. You usually let this powder going everywhere. And see, it looks so weird. It looks like I have mutton chops. Now, we're gonna do the nose, which makes me a little nervous, but a lot of things in makeup have made me nervous, and I've come out to love them. So, we're gonna take any kind of angled brush. I don't know if you can see that. Any kind of angled brush, and we are going to go down. We're going to go down the sides of your nose. Now, you want to hit the sides here, go down, and around the tip of your nose. Oh, it tastes like chocolate. You want to go here, you can see what I'm doing, and you want to connect to the corner of that brow. Now, what this is going to do, like I said, it is going to sharpen your nose up just a little bit. Corner of the brow, come down, side of the nose. So just keep adding. Now don't go super crazy, because remember, we're gonna have to blend this out. But as you can tell, sides of your nose, blend down. Corner of your eye. Okay. And then after that, we're going to take any blending brush, and then you just want to blend it out. We just contoured our nose. And if there's anything that you want to touch up, like the corner of your nose, or just anything, I'm going to hide like just here a little bit, which is always what I haven't liked on my nose. I thought it was too wide. Illusion. Woo! Look at that nose. I've never done this before, and it looks really good. Okay. And after that, now we're just going to wipe away that contour, or the bakage. Just wipe that away. And as you can see, leaves a sharper line, which is what we want. We are going to be using the Too Faced. As you can see, pretty Too Faced. Packaging is always so adorable. The Too Faced Love Flush Blush. And the color Justify My Love, which is really, really pretty pink. Like I said, we're just going to go over right at the top. And we're going to do at the corner of our eye and back, we are going to leave the apples of our cheeks alone, because that's where we're going to put our highlight. And I know that sounds weird. This is just how I do it. You can do it completely different. You can put it on the apples of your cheeks, whatever you feel like doing, and what makes you feel beautiful, you do it. This is just how I do mine. And we're just going to put that on the top of our contour, or just, like I said, stack it right above it. Okay. Now we're going to highlight. Now, like I said, just go back in with the dome brush and go into this. Just roll that highlight. Now this is, I don't remember which number it is, but it's buy more, you can buy all these individually on Morphe.com, morphebrushes.com, sorry. They have them individually on Morphe brushes. They're actually beautiful, creamy, they're blendable, they're absolutely gorgeous, and they're $2 a piece. That's right, $2 a piece. I'm just gonna do a swatch, just a real quick swatch to show you how amazing this is. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this bright orange right here. This is one swipe down. Look at that. Look at that. Just crazy. Back of my hand. One swipe. Boom. You see that? That's absolutely crazy. $2 a piece. $2 a piece. Are you freaking kidding me? Buy me them all. And Jaclyn Hill, this palette is amazing. So we're going to be using the pearl shade, the very lightest shade. And we're going to be using that again as our highlight. And we're going to put that right on top of our cheekbones. And we're also going to blend that black. Can't talk. I'm going to blend that blend that back on our cheekbones. Okay. Blend that back. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. Just gonna blend that back. See? And now, what we're going to do is go right down that nose. Go down the bridge. Highlight there. So recontour. And then we're gonna go right on the tip of your nose. A lot of people don't do this. I've come to love it. It's absolutely adorable. Just the tip of your nose. Just the top bridge of your nose. Now, after that, we are going to blend. Now this is going to blend everything out. It's going to blend our highlight, our blush, our contour, all of that together. Woo! Mama is highlighted today. Okay, and you want to go to the center of your head a little bit. Down that nose. Sorry, down that nose. Tip of that nose just a little bit. And as you can see, the difference between how your face started and how it is now. That is my contouring video. If you like it, please subscribe, and there will be so much more videos to come. And if you have any questions, if you have any video requests, let me know, and I will be gladly to try them out for you. So thank you all for watching, and please subscribe.